business is definitely business. But just listen for a minute. You don't understand this. When I was a boy, 18, 19, I was already on the road. And there was a question in my mind as to whether selling had a future for me. Because in those days, I had a yearning to go to Alaska. See, there were 3 gold strikes in Alaska in 1 month. And I just felt like going out. My father lived many years in Alaska. He was an adventurous man. We've got quite a little streak of self-reliance in our family. I thought I'd go out with my older brother and try and locate him, and maybe settle in the north with the old man. And I was almost decided to go, when I met a salesman in the Parker house. His name was Dave Sinkelman. He was 84 years old, and he drummed merchandise in 31 different states. And old Dave, he'd go up to his room, he'd put on his green velvet slippers, and I'll never forget, he'd pick up his phone, and he'd call the buyers without ever leaving his room. At the age of 84, he made his living. And when I saw that, I realized that selling was the greatest career a man could ever want. We all have dreams. Dreams and hopes are often the things that drive us and motivate us to excel. But what happens when those dreams crumble beneath our feet? What happens when we are forced to face the reality that our dreams just aren't turning out the way we want them to? It can be one of life's most crushing experiences. It is during such a time that we find Willie Loman, a salesman who's finding that his dream is not turning out the way that he planned. Willie is the main character in Arthur Miller's great play, Death of a Salesman. Written in 1949, this play shows how a life of self-deception can ruin life's greatest hopes for prosperity and happiness. In this scene, Willie and his boss Howard discuss Willie's situation at work, forcing him to come to terms with the fact that he's failed. Say, aren't you supposed to be in Boston? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about, Howard. You got a minute? What happened? What are you doing here? Well, you didn't crack again, did you? No, of course not. Geez, you had me worried there for a minute. Well, to tell you the truth, Howard, I've come to the decision that I'd rather not travel anymore. Not travel? What would you do? Remember at Christmas time? When you had that party here? You said you try and think of a spot for me here in town. Oh, yeah, I remember. Well, I couldn't really think of anything for you, Willie. I tell you, Howard, the kids are all grown up, you know. I don't need much anymore. If I can take home $65 a week, I can swing it. Yeah, but Willie, see, I tell you, Howard, speaking frankly between the two of us, you know, I'm just a little tired. Oh, I can understand that, Willie. But you're a roadman, Willie, and we are a road business. We've only got half a dozen salesmen here on the floor. God knows, Howard, I would never ask a favor of a man. But I was with this firm when your father used to carry you in here in his arms. I know that, Willie, but your father came to me the day that you were born, and he asked me what I thought of the name Howard. God rest his soul. I appreciate that, Willie, but there's just no spot for you here. If I had a spot, I'd slam you right in, but I just can't seem to find a single solitary spot. Howard, all I need to set my table is $50 a week. Well, where am I going to put you, kid? Look, it isn't a question of whether I can sell the merchandise, is it? No, but it's business, kid. And everyone has to pull his own weight. If I had $40 a week, Howard, that's all I need. $40 a week. Kid, I can't take blood out of a stone. Howard, the year Al Smith was nominated, your father came to me. I have people to see, kid. I'm talking about your father. There were promises made across this desk. I put 34 years into this business, Howard. And now I can't pay my insurance. You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is not a piece of fruit. Willie, I don't want you to represent us. I've been meaning to tell you for a long time. Howard, are you firing me? I think you need a good long rest, Willie.